What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Banconator Zone for another daily news video slash post game slash I had enough video. um, First of all, um, thanks for watching on a Sunday. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. Um, I think yesterday was. Um, I think a lot of things became clear yesterday, or like got proven right slash wrong, whatever you want to look, how you want to look at it. But I think the biggest point of that game or like that evening is that we're going absolutely nowhere. Like, let's be honest, we're just going in. We're in a circle, and at one point we'll just be back at the same point. Like, there's no linear line up. It's just a circle, and on the circle there are good moments, but at one point you're just gonna pass the bad moments one more time. It is what it is. Like, the numbers prove you're not improving. You know, your eye test, that's the most important thing, tell you we are not improving. But we will get into it. So yeah, let's go. So about the game, actually not really about the game. I think post game Rabiot summed it up really perfectly. He said we were terrible in the first. Like, he said the second half was better, but it wasn't difficult because we were a disgrace in the first half. And he also said, I have no idea how it always needs to be that after we can see it, we can react. So even the players at this moment in time are feeling it. Even they are getting frustrating. Even they are confused and baffled as of why this is happening. We know why it's happening. We know that we can play. We have players that are good enough, that are better than Lazio, and can play, but we don't play. We just don't play. We're very individual. But the small moments or the few moments you see when we start playing together, you can see we can play because we have talent, more than enough to do well, to do better than what we are doing. But we are focusing on the wrong things. I keep saying it. Even discussions it's getting out of hand. Post game, Miretti was a topic. How after that game, after the game we saw, the things that happened in that game, how on earth is we need to loan out Miretti one of the biggest topics post game? Why? I can tell you why. Because in the last counterattack of the game, he misplaced a pass. There was a miscommunication. I think it was with Danilo, if I'm not mistaken, or was it Di Maria? One of the two. I think Danilo. There was a miscommunication, and that's what people forget. That's why I said people are living in the moments. They see that little thing in the last 10 seconds, and they go, "Oh, Miretti needs to loan out," and it becomes a big story. How on earth is Miretti needs a loan, even to Serie B apparently, is a takeaway of that game? It's absolutely mind-boggling. It's unbelievable how low we have fallen. The standards of this club are on the damn floor, that we are discussing, or that some are bringing it up. Oh, Miretti needs a loan after that game. If you want to talk about Miretti, fine. Does he need to loan? Probably yes, because he's not getting consistent minutes. He's getting random minutes, at times garbage minutes. He played as a mezzala. He played as a regista. He played as a second striker. He played on the wing in one part of a game earlier this season. How on earth is a kid from 19 years old gonna improve playing garbage minutes, playing 45 minutes, get subbed off, don't play the next 2 games, play that position, play that position? How on earth is he gonna build any consistency and improve? How? That's not gonna happen. So if you want to say, I don't know, if you want to say he needs to loan out, he needs to be loaned out, I will agree. It's based on that. It's better for him because he's not gonna build any sort of consistency the way it's going now. But if you want to make it, he needs to loan out because he's not good enough, because he has nothing to add to this team. After what happened in that Lazio game, again, you're living in the moments because you saw a clip where he misplaced a pass. He came on, he did well. He was our best midfielder in that game. he was better than Fagioli and Locatelli. They had a terrible game, especially Locatelli. That's what I talked about, Locatelli. He has complete off days where I'm like, what just happened? And again, it happened yesterday. He can have complete games where he switches off. I don't like that. I'm not saying he needs to drop an 8 out of 10 every single game, but he can drop 8s and then he can drop a 4. Like his highs and his lows are still an issue. Like he needs to find balance, and he was finding balance, but he has those games way too often. But Miretti was the best midfielder when he came on. He was like he created something. He should have had an assist, but whatever. The main focus of that game should be obviously the way they play, because we can play well. But obviously, the second point is what I've always kept saying. We are playing a back three, which doesn't even look good. You can throw all the stats at me. The eye test says we stink defensively. We're not good. We get away with a lot of stuff. We play a back three to accommodate the real issues of the club. Not loaning Miretti out, yes or no. The real issues at the club. We're helping them out, playing a back three. Even Loducci came out and said, we switched to a back four, and it looked better. Well, no shit. Because in the back four, you have Chiesa, Di Maria in their natural position, not Di Maria playing behind Vlahovic, dropping in almost in front of our box to pick up the ball. Like, how do you expect a player of Di Maria's quality and caliber to have an impact when he needs to drop so deep to pick up the ball and then needs a bridge 45, 50 meters where there's only Vlahovic up there? It's ridiculous. But in a 4-3-3, no shit. Chiesa can run at people. Di Maria can do his thing. You can have your attacker moving in and around the box, not being static, hoofing the ball up, trying to control, and then what? Yes, it will look better. The flip side is that backline will look worse. It is what it is. It needs to give and go. You're gonna give something, and you're gonna take something. That's my point when I said Cuadrado. I've always liked Cuadrado. I've still nothing against Cuadrado, but you're horrible. Like the drop off is scary. It has been scary. And again, I will never say a bad word of Cuadrado as a person or like whatever, because he's been a great servant to the club. But the drop off is obvious, and he can have a good game and he can score a big goal. I get that. That happens. You play so many games at one point, yes. But overall, the last 2 seasons, it's been falling off a cliff. Those are the real issues of the club. Alexandro, same thing. I cannot believe there's a discussion up there that, yes, he can stay. Based on what? Based on what? Based on being not that bad compared to the previous seasons? Should have been gone in 2019. We're still at this point. Imagine 1 year of Alexandro. Again, as a person, nothing against him. As a player, not good enough. Imagine this again next season. That's why I'm saying we're on this circle and we're going around and around, and it's the same issues over and over and over and over again. We're not improving. Your eye test tells you we're not improving. The numbers tells you we're not improving compared to previous seasons. So I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we should be on one line on this, in terms of these players are not good enough. We need to move out. Even if it takes putting in youngsters and struggling at early stages, I get that. I'm willing to go through that instead of watching this and still struggle. I've seen this. It's not gonna work. It hasn't been working for years. Why does anyone believe it's gonna work now? Like, the standards are dropping, and they're dropping fast. Because some live in the moment, When we came on a lot of times, me, especially Julian, because he got a lot of stick, and we won a game, but the game was bad, and Julian came on, or me, and we said, I'll take the win. I'm happy because I'm a fan, but, slow down. Look at the performance. Like, at one point, this is going to hit. It's come back like a boomerang, hit us straight into the face, and you're like, not me, but a lot of people are like, oh, where did this came from? Not out of nowhere. The evidence is there. That's why we said many times, just look at the big picture. The performance was not good. It will not be good enough at the end of the season. And here we are again, same thing over and over again. Again, Losing games, I get it. But the way we lose games, I will never understand. I will never accept because we go into games with no intention to actually go for it. We wait, and we react. And I'm sorry, that's just not good enough. That's just absolutely not good enough. We're discussing Vlahovic, and yes, he needs to do better. But look at the chances we create. Mili came on. I forgot he was playing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. People say, "Oh, Keane looks more lively." Yes, because Keane is a different type of player. He will drift to the wing. He has a different speed and all those things, but we don't create enough chances. We don't. You can put anyone up there. You could have put Haaland up there. What would have been the difference? Look at the things we created. One decent cross for Vlahovic in 75 minutes, and he should have done better. But again, if you get one chance and you don't put it away playing for us, we will remember. If you don't put away a chance at Man City, it's fine because another three chances will follow and you'll probably put them away and nobody will talk about the one chance you missed. That's not the case with us. That's not. So we talk about players being the problem. Some, yes, just quality, like pure individual quality, it's not good enough. Some are struggling because of the way we play. You know, in 3-5-2, Chiesa comes on. That's not going to work. Di Maria behind Vlahovic, picking up the ball deep. When you have wingers who don't contribute enough, you know, they're just not good enough. They can't. Alexandro, Cuadrado, just making the runs and play backwards. You're going to struggle. You're just going to struggle. Like, it is what it is. So we can talk about individual players and all those things as much as we can. It's a bigger picture we need to look at. And again, 15 good minutes, I don't care. I'll care because a little bit because we can do it, but I don't care in terms of, oh, we were unlucky. No. You deserved it. If you play like that, you deserve not to win. It's as simple as that. Because if we took something out of that game, I would still left that game being like, we got away with it. We did. We only showed up for 15 minutes. Like the goal from Rabiot, again, set piece came out of nowhere because we were nowhere up to that point. And even after that point, we were again nowhere. So, again, it's a circle. We're going round and round. And somehow Miretti is a big topic. He needs to go on loan to Serie B. That's a takeaway of the game. Absolutely ridiculous. But, again, it's all over the place. On, off the pitch, whatever. It's all over the place. But yeah, you know, what can we do? You know, pick ourselves up and go again against Sporting, who are a better side than Lazio. So not looking forward to that at all, you know, because it's been now 3 games that we've been horrible. And yeah, there's no proof that we can switch it, you know, flip the switch and go again, like, and completely outplay Sporting. Like, there's no proof of that out there. So not a good week ahead. Also, we need to go to Sassuolo, then back Sporting, then Napoli. I'm not excited. I'm not looking forward to it because the proof out there in the last week is just not good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, join us tomorrow for live. And yeah, see ya. Ciao.